What's good, everyone? It's your guy, Lord Walid. I'm back at it with another one. Just a quick side note to those of you who asked me about other content than wrestling stuff. I told you previously in the comments, and I'll tell it again. I will be uploading a variety of other content from this upcoming week with pleasure. However, I'm gonna be remaining on once or twice a week some wrestling content. So like 2 to 3 times I'll do like gameplays, reactions, and reviews, and I'll conjure up a program, and you'll figure it out eventually. Just be patient for that one a little bit, guys. I'll just have to do the previous requests before, then I'll move on to your new ones. You got my word on it. Just be patient for that one. I'll be fixing a few stuff and uploading some games, getting a new functioning controller. We'll do we'll do those new contents. I promise. You got my word on that one. However, today is gonna be another one, but it was one I was really looking forward to. I was waiting for this jackass to do something very bitchy, but the return of his wife and him acting like a cuckold, almost needing a pom pom girl and a wig, pom poms and a wig. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Oh boy, I know I'm gonna piss a lot of smarks, and I'm gonna be bathing in their tears. This video is gonna be 19 reasons why CM bitch ass punk absolutely sucks. I was able to conjure up 19 reasons and 11 bonus ones. My man, the original, started this with his CM Punk being the ultimate hypocrite. You answered your question last time, OG. You said you didn't understood the case of CM Punk. You'll understand it better with those reasons. Without further ado, let's get started up in this, shall we? Reason number one: he is a living contradiction. He is a hypocrite, and he is a cuck. That's what he is. He was like, I'm never coming back to wrestling. Oh, they did me so dirty. No, bitch. They gave you more than you deserved. You wanted the world to be given to you, so fuck off. How about that, you ignorant, you arrogant piece of shit? Now we'll move on to reason number two. He's arrogant and he thinks he's better than he is. Much like, let's say, a Sami Zayn or Seth Rollins or any one of those jabronis that knows man favors, they suffer from a thing known as delusions of grandeur. They think this shit don't stink, even though they're mediocre people at best. And he'll be like, I hate this company saying John Cena is the best. John Cena never said he was the best or anything before that. He was doing his job. You wouldn't be able to fill in his shoes. So fuck off with that one, bitch. Now, reason number three. This fire burn theme song, the effeminate cuck. That one sucks. Reason number four. Even more effeminate. The cult of personality. Look in my eyes, what do you see? We see a tattooed meth-head phony. We know you're clumsy. You are flimsy, very flimsy. You are everything we shouldn't be. That's what you are, you bitch. Reason number four. Reason number five was it? Yes, his UFC career or lack thereof. And all this hype and got his ass beat twice. The first time he lost was against Mickey Gall. Would be understandable, but he didn't get any offense. Mickey Gall bitched him. And the second fight, it was against a local jobber in Mike Jackson. Shamora, Shamo. He buried his bitch ass. And he could have finished him off in the first round, to those of you who remember that fight. He Jackson was toying with him and it was high. So obviously he could have finished him off in the first round. Reason number six, yes. He makes promos personal, which is a sign of a bad promo. I'll give him credit. He's at ease on the mic compared to some jabronis, but all he does is bitch or sucks himself off in delusions of grandeur, or he gets personal with the person. Not like someone like The Miz, who's way better than you bitch. who gets personal with the character and not the guy. Because the Miz is a smart one. You were shitting on him. Ah, shut blood money dick. You came back and did Saudi show, so shut up, you bitch. And also, the Miz at least has a normal looking wife. Your wife looks like a child, so fuck off, jackass. Reason number 7. His smirk is annoying. God, how I hate his smirk. If only he was in front of me, I'll double slap his bitch ass and shut him up for good. Like he has this smirk, like during his match, like my man the hater said it against like Pentos when in AEW, he's like smirking, like this doesn't have any meaning. You're still the same Pentagon, and I'm gonna beat you like the jobber that you are. So he breaks kayfabe and an unprofessional jackass, which will be a reason later on. Reason number 8: ungrateful piece of shit. And you know how yours truly feel about those ungrateful pieces of shit. If there's something I hate more than anything, it's people that bite the hand that feeds them, which is exactly what CM Punk did years ago. Bitching and moaning about a company that gave him way more than he deserves, leaves doing a job abandonment, even though he could have manned up and said, nah, I'm injured, I'll take care of myself, and blah, 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 who gives a fuck? He could have said it like a man, but no. He wanted to hold on to his push and bury as much people as he could because he knew once he relinquished the title, he'd go back to the mid card, and he didn't want to because he's a mark for himself. Reason number 9, which is one of my favorites. Back in 2008, when he won his first Money in the Bank, he sucked so much he had to be replaced by Jericho. And did he get a rematch or he didn't? I'm pretty sure he did. The Jericho buried his ass. Now, reason number 10. When he lost it in 2009, he lost the World Heavyweight Championship after he got buried by The Undertaker. And he didn't get no rematch for it. Nothing. You get no rematch. Fuck out of here, bitch. Reason number 11. One of my favorites. He nearly didn't main event any pay-per-view when he was a WWE champion. Yeah, he was bitching and moaning and all. Yet John Laurinaitis made events in the pay-per-view while you were WWE champion. So fuck out of here. People power. He made evented over your bitch ass. Reason number 12. One of my favorites as well. Very mediocre wrestler. Yet you'll hear those marks. Oh, CM Punk is the best in the world. Look at his moves. His running knee is laughable. Any one of us could do it better than he does. His top rope clothesline. Don't even get me started on that. He's so bad. It's like a drunk at a bar. Or like his Macho Man elbow. What else is another laughable move of his? The roundhouse kicks that he does. Fake ass kicks. No wonder why he got his ass kicked in UFC. Reason number 13. His ring gear is gay, Mago. I mean, look at his trunk and all showing his inky winky having a ring boner. What a bitch. Reason number 14. He looks old and miserable. While you were to compare guys that are in a similar age range, like let's say a John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, who he shat on. Who else also? Like Chris Masters, who's somewhere on the same age range, if memory serves me right. Who else also? Like you had guys that were around the same age. Yet how come they look better than you? Ding 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 ding. Maybe because they're good persons and you're a piece of shit. Or the overuse of methamphetamine, no doubt. Yet you called yourself straight edge. Now, reason number 15. He is an entitled crybaby bitch. All he does is, this company never gets behind people like me. WWE sucks. They push John Cena and they bury Luke Gallows and Tyson Kidd. Luke Gallows and Tyson Kidd were never going to amount to shit, you jackass. They're mediocres. They suck. They suck so much that even when you hate John Cena, he didn't need to bury them. They were so irrelevant. They weren't even threats to people. Reason number 16. Shat on the Saudi events and all, yet wrestled for it, plus a composed reason, the way he shoved the kid. Yet those marks will say, no, I'm the security guard. Oh, how come not the security? Not, don't do for the woman, but for the kid. Is that logical, you dipshits? Absolutely not. He shoved the kid. Lucky I was not there, because if I was there, I swear to God, I would have beat his ass and sent him to a hospital, that's for sure. Reason number 18, 17. And tried to look tough, and Booker T humbled him. I believe he did twice. Booker T humbled his bitch ass twice. Once when he was like, yeah, you have to give the locker room clear. He's rambling on. And Booker T was in his brain like, wait a second. Who the fuck does this fool think he is? He's obviously one of those like uncle shits from high school who would look like the wannabe tough guys, and when you slap them, they go cry like bitches in the toilets. Hmm. Instead of taking his head and putting it in the toilet, shitting on him and flush it, Booker T, being the mature guy that he is, said, do something about it. And CM Punk didn't do shit. The other one, I believe, was it when he exposed him about something, Booker T exposed CM Punk, and he came with the girl and not with him. It was like, yeah, it hurt my feelings. Yeah, he hurts your feelings. So the fuck what? Gross said, bitch. Reason number 18. His gimmick, his first gimmick, the straight edge, was full of shit. Because you'll hear him, oh, I'm straight edge. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke or whatever. Yet you see the guy, he'll obviously look like the crackheads from like one of those ghettos who will be like, can I have my dose? I need my dose urgently. And the final reason number 19, he calling himself the best in the world. What are you the best in the world at? At being an unprofessional bitch? At being a complainer? At throwing temper tantrums left and right? At being an ungrateful cunt? Is that what you're the best in the world at? Because if those, congrats. But other than that, you're a zero in everything. Now we'll move on to the bonus reasons. I told you all there's gonna be there was gonna be a lot of bonus reasons while I'll bury this bitch ass. Now we'll start with them. Reason bonus number 1. The pipe bomb promo. He was like, yeah, this company, da 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 da. It would be better once Vince McMahon dies and I do for son-in-law. Yet you came back working for that doofus son-in-law of his. So how about that, bitch? Shut up. Reason number 2. Bonus reason number 2. Even Dominic made fun of him when he was like, how can a goddess like Rhea? Rhea's not a goddess. She's disgusting. She looks like shit. Yet only a cuck like you would simp for that. Even Dominic grew a set of marbles, even though they're microscopic marbles, but at least he moved on to a normal looking woman like Liv Morgan and didn't stay a cuck with Rhea. He was like, what a way to make the business ridiculous by getting your ass kicked. Hats off for that one, Dom. Number 3, bonus number 3. Injured himself doing a dive on AEW plus at the Royal Rumble when he came back and wanted to main event WrestleMania. All that for night 1, which doesn't count. When you close the show, that's what counts. The final match of the card. Not the night 1 and blah, 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 blee, blee, blee. So shut up. Bonus reason number 4, which is one of my favorites. He cried like a bitch after he lost the loser bracket title when Seth Rollins cashed in on him. He cried like he was holding the title like a bitch. Oh my god. Really, nigga? Holding that title like that? It's a title that's been held by Beta Man lame event Jay Buzo, Gunther, Damian Priest, Seth Rollins. It was held mostly by jobbers. Are you serious, dude? Bonus reason number five. He's a virtue signaling see you next Tuesday. To not be rude. You know exactly what it is. And you'll see it throughout his Twitter and all simping for the RIA stuff. Yet you people chose those degenerates, so you deal with the consequences. Don't play the victim shit. You chose to, you empowered them, you pandered to them, so you assume the consequences. I'm not condoning what those fans did, but they chose them and they empowered them, so they deal with the consequences of their actions, like all of us do. We're not exceptions to that rules, people. I'm sure all you smart ones know it, but those two immature jackasses don't. I mean, Rhea and Punk. Was it number six? Yes. He's a trans supporter. Shout out to my man Bullsy for that one. The flimsy Phil, the weak old meth man. That's why he supports all the trans. Nice song, by the way. I also do it when I do the jumping rope. Your songs are really cool, Bullsy. Keep up your good work, bro. You'll go very far if you put your mind to it, and I believe in you, man. Reason number one, two, three, four, 7. Bonus reason number 7. He wore his wife's shirt looking like a total queer. Like, what the fuck? All he needed was a prostitute's makeup, like pom poms, like my man, the great one said on Twitter. Shout out to you, by the way. A wig, and a really, really tight skirt, and a very, very tight thong. That's what he needed. And he'd be like, fuck out of here, you punk. Another favorite of mine. He downgraded from Lita to AJ Lee. Lita, what did you see in that fool? In all honesty, you're better than that. Sure, you weren't perfect. You weren't like had the best. You didn't have the best reputation at that time, Amy. But at least I'm sure you have some standards now to not do the same mistake again. To go for degenerates like that. Going from Lita, who's like even to this day desirable, to AJ Lee, who looks like a 12-year-old Indian boy. Only a bitch would do that. And you know what he was thinking? Yeah, with AJ, I can feel like I'm a man. But with Lita, no, she'd beat my ass. No, she'd beat his ass for sure. Like Amanda Nunes or whatever would mop the floor with him. Bonus reason number 9 was it? Yes. Failed actor. I know the third girl on the third floor and whatever was a flop. The Marvel Inker and all was a flop. Even as a commentary, was he commentating for like a Canadian cage fighting championship or whatever? They were like, get him the fuck out of there. He was probably jerking off to the guy. Oh yeah, yeah, this is so amazing. And the other guy, the straight guy, was like, get him the fuck out of here. This guy's a queer. Get him the fuck out of here. Reason number 10. Unprofessional jackass. You already know that he's an unprofessional jackass because you'll hear him saying shit like, I just hated the guy in charge, yet you were text buddies with Mr. McMahon. How about that? Huh? Moron. Shitting on someone who gives you everything makes you an unprofessional jackass and an ungrateful bitch. So fuck off to those who defend this jackass. And reason number, also he was like in the AEW press conference thing, he was looking like a paranoid schizophrenic, like Christian Bale from The Machinist. He was like, he was like going crazy and all. And the final reason, he sucks so much that even Tony Khan grew a set of balls to fire his bitch ass. Not to defend Tony. Tony, you need to fix your shit too, brother. Your shit stinks. But at least you grew balls to fire this bitch ass. Even though you bent over backwards for him. And with that being said, this has been the Sucks on That Bitch Ass CM Punk. And to quote those of you who wanted other content, from next week, you'll get another type of content, a variety. I'll conjure up the schedule I'll let you know. I'll let you know either on via a post on YouTube or on Twitter. I'll be doing a poll. I'll do those reactions, and I'll just have to finish the previous requests, the requests that have been sent to me previously, and from then I can start a new page and a new program. You got my word on that one. We'll be growing as much as possible. We'll be doing like movies, music reviews, the whatever. What else? Society things, motivational advice, like motivational advice, personal development stuff, and whichever the case might be. Will be as much versatile as possible. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this content. To those of you who are getting a bit wrestling fatigue, I know even I'm getting tired of this modern product, but I want it to be good again, and I'm sure you guys understand it. And I'll expand on other topics. Don't worry, we'll expand like on examples like how to improve yourself in scientific subjects and whatever, like car advice, how to be fuel efficient, and like reviews of society stuff, and you'll just you'll know how it's done, like Dragon Ball Z scenarios, or like gamings, or like Vice City games, etc. We'll do a compilation of both. Don't worry, you have my word on that one. I'll be uploading this week. I'll be uploading a lot of new games because I've done some that I finished multiple times, so I don't want to make it seem like I'm repeating myself. So with that being said, give this video a like, share, comment, and subscribe, and help your guy increase our viewership so we can help more our guys, the TWRP and all the good ones, in order to get rid of those basement dwellers. So with that being said, I'll see you next time. Peace out.